Ingrid, 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 what have you done? Of course, I'm talking about Ingrid Andress, acclaimed country singer who pretty much embarrassed herself at the Major League Baseball Home Run Derby game the other night, singing our national anthem. Singing is, that's being a little generous. I mean, what did you expect? Did you see her body language when she walked out there? Did she look like she was prepared or in any condition to sing the national anthem? She looked like she wanted to be anywhere else but there. And then she goes up there and attempts to do like an Ian Gillan impersonation of someone trying to sing the national anthem. Now, of course, she's come out saying that she was drunk, she embarrassed herself, she's so sorry, I'm going to go check myself into rehab, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, is her career ever going to be the same? I never heard of her before the other night. And I went and watched like 6 or 7 of her videos on YouTube from various songs throughout her career. And she's got a good voice. Although every single song I watched was like a downbeat, depressing, like emotional, boring song, nothing up-tempo, nothing fun. Yes, good voice notwithstanding, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, why was she a great choice then to sing the national anthem? Sober, drunk, or not. I mean, we've had other people butcher the national anthem before, right? We've had people who forget the lyrics and got to read them off of notes, lyrics on the hand. We've had people who have on purpose tried to sing bad, right, Rosie? But this was pretty horrific. I mean, she's trying to do these high wailing things that just don't work, and they're like, you can see the players on the field were like, what the fuck is this, right? You almost feel bad for her. But then, it goes back to, you are going to be performing in front of thousands and thousands of people live in a baseball stadium, right? However many people were there that night, 30, 40, 50,000 people, whatever it is, and millions of people watching. If you've got an issue with addiction, right, substance abuse problems, I get it. Millions of people have that. But you mean to tell me her agent, her manager, her family, her friends couldn't keep her from drinking up a storm before performing and singing this song for a minute and a half, right? You couldn't stay sober for just a minute and a half to do what you were probably paid a lot of money to do. And now, going to rehab, this is going to follow you forever. This is what people don't understand about media and social media now. You do something like this in front of a camera, you fuck up like this in front of a camera, it's going to follow you for the rest of your career. It's not going to be forgotten. It's going to be out there, always. So, to Miss Andress, you should have thought a little bit harder about this before you went and kind of embarrassed yourself, not kind of, pretty much embarrassed yourself in front of millions and millions of people. And yeah, this happens. People screw up all the time. Forgiveness is, I think, something that we all need to do. And if she's got a serious problem, then she's got a serious problem. But if she was unable to perform that night, someone should have put on the brakes and said, you know what, she shouldn't go up there. Can't tell me nobody was talking to her, nobody saw her before the cameras were ready to roll. And you can get anybody else to go out there and sing the song, and then she wouldn't have had to go through this. And now she's kind of the laughing stock of this week, right? It's a shame, because you would hate to think that something like this would derail a talented young woman who has a bright career ahead of her. She's very young, right? She's had a good amount of success so far. That would be a shame. So it's just amazing how people just don't think and don't realize that their actions have consequences. And especially if you're, a performer, a musician, an actor, a politician, or anybody who gets in front of cameras, right? You have to watch what you say because people don't forget these things, and your actions are captured forever, and they have serious consequences. So yeah, if you're watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, go and Google her performing the national anthem here in the States in front of thousands of people at the Major League Baseball Home Run Derby, which is the night before the All-Star game, which was last night. And see and hear for yourself. It's really bad. I was cringing through most of it. You knew right off the bat that things weren't going well. I could tell from like the first 10 seconds. I was like, oh, there. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. But if you watch the video and you watch all the close-ups of her, man, she did not look comfortable. She looked like she just didn't look like herself. She looked like she wanted to be anywhere but there. So my dog agrees. Nuka agrees. So anyway, that's my little rant for today. Thanks.